Ghosts are real. That much I know. I've seen them all my life.
Alright, so Crimson Peak is directed by Guillermo del Toro. It stars Loki, Murph, and Mia her. Now at the gate, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like this movie, and this is why. One, like most trailers these days, it showed too much, so there's really no good mystery to discover while you're watching this movie. Two, not only does the trailer show you everything that's probably supposed to scare you, but it led me to believe that this movie was going to be scary, and it wasn't. Three, the trailer will also lead you to believe that the house, the grounds, and the ghosts that are in it are actually a threat, which is false. And it's slow, and the times that they could have made me scared or at least nervous with some eerie tension, I got nothing. And for me, I'd have to say it was because of the fact that they don't build any backstory or give you any reason of any kind why you should actually be afraid of what you're watching on the screen. Now, I will say this movie did open up with a real good opportunity to scare you every time you see these ghosts. The only problem is it's the same scene that you've seen every time you've watched one of these trailers. And you're thinking maybe something's gonna play out that's gonna make me a little nervous for whenever these ghosts pop up. The answer to that question is no. Nothing happens, which turns my brain off like that to the idea that I should ever be afraid of these ghosts at any point in time during this film when they pop up on the screen. And of course, as with anything from Del Toro, this movie looks great. I can't knock the fact that I felt like I was back in that time period, in the snow, or hanging out at the house from Tales from the Crypt. But even though I was so immersed in this world, I was still taken out of it every time I saw a scene, plot point, or a situation taken straight out of another movie that did the ish better. I also wish that they had just taken more time to develop a more thorough story with much more interesting characters. Look, I'm being real. If you read the synopsis on IMDb for Crimson Peak, then go watch the movie, you're still gonna come out with a load of questions, like, where was the love between her and her childhood friend? Because if they showed it, I might have cared. You're gonna ask, where were the ghosts from her past, and how do they know what to warn her about in the future? And not just based on the IMDb synopsis, but by the trailers, I was promised a damn house that bleeds. Now I'm just saying, if I see a movie trailer that focuses on a house with blood that comes out of the walls and up from the ground, then I want some freaking blood that comes out of the walls and up from the damn ground. And oh yeah, Tom Hiddleston, Jessica Chastain, they did a good job. Acting was fine. But with all that said, this movie was a letdown. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. Other than that, like, subscribe, I'm out.